What is up, guys? Bree here with South Coast Fabrication and Outdoors. Just wanted to welcome everyone to the South Coast. Today we got a video doing some more lawnmower testing on the Bad Boy Mowers, the 2019 Maverick 60-inch deck with the Kohler 747 engine on it. So in today's video we do 4 separate test runs, testing the speed of the mower, the ground speed. Couple disclaimers on that. On my phone, I downloaded just the first speedometer app that I could find from the Apple iStore. So I used it to sort of get a reading of my miles per hour. Also, I ran a 200-foot tape measure out, and that was my test length. So what I did was I have a little stopwatch feature deal on my wristwatch, and I tried to start and stop the watch whenever I started moving and whenever I crossed the 200-foot line. So those numbers vary a little bit, but I just tried to get a good average. So one other thing, on the runs that I did in the grass with the blades spinning, one thing I forgot, so I know I'm going to catch some flack about this, but one thing I forgot to do was drop the deck down to my usual mowing height. Usually I mow at 3.5 and I left it at 4.5, so it's not as low as it could be. Also, when I did the cutting portion of the speed test, I was not cutting the tallest, thickest grass on the property, the stuff you see, sort of the average grass we got on the property, and it's not a manicured lawn. There's never any sod there. It's just sort of the natural grass that's growing. I haven't done any sort of fertilizer or anything like that, so I'm not claiming this as a nice lawn, good thick grass. It's just sort of like a field that I'm trying to keep under control right now. So that's that. But yeah, after we did the speed test, I went ahead and cut the rest of the property. And there is a section of the property that has some real tall, thick grass. So you'll see some clips of cutting that and just sort of showing how the mower does the cut quality in real tall, thick grass. But yeah, you'll see that coming up. If you like these videos, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. You'll see some more mower videos as I come up with more ideas of how to test this mower and stuff like that. We'll be posting those up. Hit that thumbs up on the video if you like it, and leave me some comments. Tell me some tests and stuff that you'd like to see. I'll definitely try to accommodate any requests of people who are actually interested in purchasing these mowers or a mower like this one. Another disclaimer is I'm in no way, shape, or form associated with Bad Boy Mowers. They're not sponsoring me. They didn't give me any money, they didn't give me any mower or any credit on the mower. I bought this mower full price with my own money. My wife and I bought it with our own money. Did not get any discount or anything like that. We're not getting paid to make these reviews, not getting any kickbacks. Bad Boy doesn't even know that I'm making these reviews, probably, unless they're searching their own name on YouTube. But that being said, let's get on to some mowing. Alright, so we got a 200-foot tape stretched out from the end of the cul-de-sac down the road. We're going to give it a go. Trying to download a speedometer app on my phone also, so we'll test that. But I got my wristwatch. It's got a little stopwatch sort of deal on there, so we'll use that for the timing. And then we'll also try and look at the speedometer on my phone app. So I'm gonna get y'all set up on the tripod and we'll give it a go. Alright guys, so you just watched the 4 different test runs, the speed tests. I did a down and back on all 4 different runs, so it was really 8 runs total. And so I just got some average numbers from those. So first run on the concrete, I got this all written down in front of me. First run on the concrete took about 17 seconds to go the 200 feet, which calculates out to about 8.02 miles an hour. On every run, the speedometer app on my phone was reading 7 miles an hour. See, I don't know how accurate that is, but so every run it read the same. I don't know if it's more accurate and the mower just never slowed down, or if my my timing on my watch, maybe I was a little off on starting it and stopping it. I really don't know. So on the concrete, no blade spinning, calculated was 8.02 miles an hour. On the concrete with the blade spinning, took 18 seconds, calculated miles per hour 7.58. On the grass with no blades spinning, took 19 seconds, and my calculated miles per hour is 7.18 miles an hour, so about half a mile an hour slower than the concrete with no blades. And then on the grass with the blade spinning, took about 19.5 seconds, came out to right at 7 miles an hour. Again, that's with the deck set at its highest level. I forgot to drop it down because I'm a dangus like that. But so yeah, for those who were asking, about 7 miles an hour ground speed while you're cutting, which I think they may claim 9 miles an hour on the Bad Boy website, so that is what it is. It really doesn't matter to me whether it's 7 or 9. I'm only cutting this one property. I'm not doing a bunch of yards, landscape jobs, anything like that. So just take that for what it's worth if you're looking at this mower. If you need a 9 mile an hour mower, this probably isn't the one for you, but 7 miles an hour will do just fine for you. Go ahead and give this one a look. Alright guys, we'll get back to cutting some thick grass. Y'all stay tuned. these first couple passes were, I had the deck set on 4.5, which is the highest setting, and I was just booking it, hauling as fast as we could go. And the cut quality is not super great. You can see the lines where the front wheels went over the grass. I don't know if you can really see it with all the shadows, but you can see the lines where the front wheels went over the grass and laid it down. And I guess the blades didn't have enough lift, not enough suction to pull that grass back up to get it cut. So there's that. But then if you look over here, I dropped the deck down to 3.5, which is where I usually cut this property, and slowed it down a good bit, and the cut quality is a lot better. There's still some lines where those front tires went over that didn't get cut as close, but it's a lot better than at 4.5 with just going full speed. So that's what you can see right there. So yeah, this grass is thicker and taller than what I usually let it get. I'll let it go for an extra couple weeks just to make this video, to see what it would do with the thick grass. And now we know. If you keep it shorter, as in not 8 to 10 inches tall and real thick, you probably have a pretty good chance of getting a good cut quality the first time you go over it. But if you're trying to mow a hayfield or something, this is not the mower for you. Alright guys, so I just got done cutting the rest of the property. Back over here where all that tall, thick grass was. I ended up, as I was cutting the rest of the property, I went back over this area a second time. So this is after 2 passes with the deck set at 3.5, and I was not going full speed over this on the second pass either, but as you can see, it's definitely cleaned up a good bit, leveled out a good bit. So yeah, that's after 2 passes, it cleaned it up a good bit. I'm going to try to keep this grass cut a little bit shorter. I'm going to try not to let it get as high as it got this past time, but that's pretty much it. Sort of in one of the back corners of the property, you can see all the cleared area. Everything I cut, it sort of rolls down over that hill, goes back a ways. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, well, we made it back to the house. Quick tip before we go: if you're like me and you live a little ways away from where you're cutting grass, or if you're doing a bit of trailering between grass cutting jobs, go ahead and drop that deck all the way down, just like that. Go ahead and drop that deck down, and as you're driving, just booking it on down the road, that wind will blow all that grass right off the top of your deck. That's what I do on my way home from cutting the property, and it seems to work out pretty good. Anyway guys, hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, click subscribe. We'll do some more lawnmower videos in the future. Hit that thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave me some comments. Always looking for some constructive feedback, and just let me know what you think. Alright guys, well, I enjoyed it. Hope y'all did too. We'll see you next time down here on the South Coast. Y'all have a good one, guys.